this is a song I think I heard when I was young, but to tell you the truth, Minnie Riperton is somebody who looks like a cousin I had in the 70s, and she was assassinated by her boyfriend actually. And I always, every time I think of Minnie Riperton, and the way she disappeared as well was violent to me. The fact that this beautiful artist was swept away like that, so young, with all this talent, to me, not only because she looked like my cousin, my grand cousin, but also it's just the beauty. These two persons were beautiful, and every time I think of my cousin, I think of Minnie Riperton. When I think of Minnie Riperton, I think of my cousin, and this is, I think, the connection I have with Minnie Riperton actually, because it reminds me of someone I knew actually. And when I hear her sing, it's exactly when I recorded the track upstairs. It was midnight. I remember when we finished on the 22nd of November. 2011, and it was literally like she was sitting next to me, sort of this better be good, this better be good, and I was like, I'll do my best, but this is it, you know, this is pretty much the story behind Inside My Love, and I am grateful that that I've been able to record this song, because it's given me so much attention through, you know, this video and this recording. I mean, it's also because of Minnie Riperton. So, yeah. We stayed there for a weekend for the inauguration. I think we did it about 15 times in a row. We all had headaches at night and woke up the next day like, whoa. And I would sing all the time. And, you know, walking into the corridors of the hotel, the Disney hotel, I would always sing, when you wish upon a star, makes no difference who you are, anything your heart desire, your dream come true. Well, I think maybe I'm mistaken with the lyrics, but somebody working at Disney heard me, and it was a woman, and she came to me and she said, would you like to possibly sing one of a Disney song, you know, for a movie or whatever? And I said, whatever. Yeah. And said, we'll have you contacted actually. And so I heard that there was the audition, so I went and auditioned for Pocahontas, and they chose me, basically. There was a coincidence as well. The band, I was in a band called Native, so maybe, you know, you see what I mean? I'll tell you later. It was funny because the first concert ever, after my last concert, which was in Paris, that was the Olympia on the 30th of November 1998. And the first concert I was going to do for this new project was opening for Kid Creole at the Bataclan in Paris. And so I was getting ready for that, and maybe 2 days before my birthday, which is the 20th of January, an artistic director from Universal Jazz, Pascal Bod, rang me and said, how would you feel, you know, opening for Boys to Men at the Olympia on the 19th of January 2012? And I was like, wow, this is earlier than what I expected, you know, to basically start going on stage again. And I said immediately, yes, of course, I'll do it. And so he gave with the answer. He said, well, the management, the producer, Arnaud, they all have to see the video, listen to the EP, and then they can make a decision. And they made the decision. They chose me, and when I arrived, I just suddenly realized that the last concert in Paris was at the Olympia. It was like basically start exactly where I stopped, actually. And so before I got on stage, people were coming in, getting ready, sitting down, and this man told me, okay, whenever you're ready, Laura, you let us know. We just shut down all the lights, and you can basically go in. So it's pretty much when you want. And I went, just now, right now. I did not want to think about it, just right now. And so I got on stage, and there was this ovation, but it was light ovation, but an ovation. And so I was at the piano, started singing. I was shaking so much, but it was amazing. And first song was Je me jette à l'amour, and you know there's the intro, the first verse, chorus, second verse, second chorus, and then there's the bridge. And during the bridge, people started to applause. You know, there was again another ovation, and that's when I completely lost it, and it got really emotional to me. It was great because I think people just hearing my voice just realized who Laura Mayne was. Oh yes, of course, she was in that band, Native. Oh my God! And so it was great. And so at the end, I had to sing for half an hour, but I couldn't go all the way, so I stopped after 20 minutes because I felt like I was going to cry, and I wanted this performance to do it with dignity, actually. And so I left, and I can always remember Arnaud telling me, wow, you really did come back, congratulations. And it was great, and after that I had a photographer to shoot the whole thing for me, and he said, well, you won't believe what I saw, because I was in all the you know, the les allées, and I was walking there to take my pictures, but here and there were some people really emotional and really crying just seeing you on stage, and I was like, wow. It was great. And some people, I had a few guests to come, and they told me exactly the same thing. So people were as happy as I was, and I can perfectly understand, because trust me, there are some artists that I really love, and I wish I could just only hear on stage, or maybe possibly hear just a new album. And so I can perfectly relate to how they felt that night, and all the response and all the messages I received through my fan page on Facebook, and all the messages, all the emails, you know, through my website. It was just amazing, amazing. My most fear was how people were going to receive the fact that I was coming back, and especially on my own without my sister. And in fact, people told me that it's basically okay. So it's great.